Hello and welcome back to my Minecraft world. Today we've got 3 big projects that I want to get taken care of. So let's jump right out to the first one. What you're seeing here is the hidden elven village, except that it's not really all that hidden. This water or seawall here is kind of low and you can see right through it. So step 1 is to establish the new height. So I'm going to build a little single line here to give me a marker to judge everything by. Now we're going to get rid of the trees. They're soon going to be inside the mountain. Grab these guys over here. The guys in the back. Okay, so in the middle there's going to be a tunnel so that you can take a boat through. I'm going to try to hide it eventually, but for right now we just need to establish its perimeter. And then we start building the ridge. This is my first attempt at any major terraforming, so bear with me. It'll look better once it's done. We'll establish the tunnel. It's actually going to have a little curve into it, so you can't just see straight through it. And then we'll get the back side. I did miss hitting the record button on parts of this, so I had a little lightning. So I didn't get everything, but you get the idea. And then there we go. New ridge. Much better looking, but it's kind of barren. But we're going to take care of that here in just a second. First things first, we're going to plant some trees. And then we're going to grab some bone meal. Just like that. And now we're just going to spam the bone meal everywhere. And here we are, the finished product. We have a much higher slope, an abundance of trees covering it, and this is everything I've just done. But if you look around over here, that was the existing terrain before. Same with up here. Let's go ahead and take a look from the air. So it blends in really nicely with the surrounding terrain. So mission accomplished as far as keeping it hidden. If I can get back up out here, yes. But so the cave, I had to put the bushy trees on either side of it to kind of blend it in. So you can still see there's a cave there, but it doesn't look necessarily unnatural, which was the goal. Again, I think this looks really good. That was the goal I had in mind. And the hidden valley is hidden once more. Okay, for this next project, I need to get this hallway finished. So this is good. I like the look of this. This is very nice. This is what I want it to look. This is what I'm dealing with right now. I do not like the look of this. This needs to look like this. So today's project is we're going to strip this down and make it look like this. Did some calculations. I'm going to need about 13 stacks of tuff, about 10.5 stacks of white quartz, and about 2.5 stacks of frog lights. Fortunately, I've got that covered. So we got the frog lights right here. I got all the quartz or all the tough blocks I'm going to need. And then this is about almost evenly split between smooth and regular quartz. So I should be good. If not, I've got more. Ever since I opened the stone shop, I've been stockpiling it. So let's get started. Okay, I see I've come up with a design I like here on the right hand side. Added some texturing to the walls. Got the pillars, a little bit of artwork. Now we just have to make the rest of it look the same. So first we're going to knock out, make sure I'm in the right space. And I need some pillars. These guys. And then the next one's going to be a little bit different. Again, make sure we're lined up. Got the square block versus the smooth. Down there. Okay, so we're going to add pillars here and here. And put the smooth block back in here. Got these guys down here. And I've got, going to have to put a blocker on either side to make sure we get the right size picture. I think I wanted the guy, oh, fix that real quick. Oh, don't want Pinocchio. Don't want Red Rider. There we go. That's the guy we want. And the problem with using an efficiency 5 pickaxe. You have to be very careful with softer blocks. But that's the end result we're going for. So we're going to just continue that path all the way through. We'll alternate the pictures and do the pillars every other one. And I think that's going to look pretty good. Okay, so the next thing on the list is I'm going to try some texturing. I don't have a specific pattern here. I'm just kind of throwing in a few random bits here and there. Let's see. Oops. That wasn't part of the plan. And do a little bit of texturing. There we go. It doesn't look bad. And we'll just continue that along the trail here. Then just alternating, maybe these two. And back here and grab the loose bits. And find my way out. There we go. And there you go. That's how we do it. We'll go ahead and continue the rest of this, and then I'll give you a grand tour. Okay, as promised, here is the grand tour. Our brand new hallways. Looks a lot better than the raw stone. I've got pillars about every, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about every 12 blocks. We go pillar, and then we've got the larger section with the artwork, and then pillar. And because we have an intersection here, we got the double pillar artwork, and this brings you out onto the patio. This was the one we built quite a while back now. A custom tree, my first attempt at a custom tree. Please forgive that. I've got some ideas, been working with that since, so we might be swapping that one out. But I've got more custom trees coming in the village. But coming down the hallway here, we have the stairways leading down to the controls for the door and the dock. Coming back up, the hallway continues all the way down to the end. Got same pattern continuing, different artwork in different places. And then because I'm at the end here, I guess I could have done pillars here and here. But I think that works fine as it is. The only place I really had the room to put flower pots. And then we've got our elevators. Take us down to the transport level. Our end portal over here. And then down at this end, we have our nether portal. And then elevator back up. And there you go. And if you need a shortcut, it is flyable. You have to smack yourself every once in a while, but and that's it. Now on to the next project. For the last project, we are going to need a lot of wind charges. So let's head down to the community trial chamber. It's a long way, so I'll give you the quick version. And here we are, the not Blaze, what are these guys? Breeze. The breeze chamber. Let's see, activated. I think we just knock this block off. Yep, there we go. And here's our first contestant. Oh, nice hit. Oh, nice hit for me. Okay, there should be another one. There he is. Hi. Got some air on that one. Oh, he got some air on that one. And okay. I did not know that was a thing. What is that thing? Blowback. Kill a breeze with a deflected wind breeze. Shot wind charge. Sweet. Next, we build a custom tree around a hole in the ground. I can't imagine why we would do such a thing. But there it is. Not the prettiest tree in the world. So, this is what it's all about. I'm going to build a player launcher. A quick way out of my storage room, which is actually behind me. We're just going to set a few dispensers in here. 1, 2, 3. These were really popular a couple of years back, and then you don't see them so much anymore. But we'll see if we can bring some life back into it. So I've only got enough wind charges to put about half a stack in each dispenser. But that should be enough for a little while. I'll have to spend some more time in the trial chamber. Hoping I can find one with more breezes in it. Breeze spawners, that is. But anyway, so you've got 4 on the lower level and then 4 on the upper level facing in toward the center. And I'm just going to plug in these holes in the corner. I may come back and put hoppers in there at some point to rig up an auto feeder. For now, we'll just break the composter when it's time to refill it. Gotta fill that in. And next we need a pressure plate right there. You can also use a cauldron. It works just as well as a composter. So we'll just fill in the remaining 4 dispensers. Just like that. And now it's functionally done. Just make sure your hole to the surface is clear. Otherwise it could be very painful. And then I don't think this is necessary, but just to make sure I don't clip anything on the way out, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of these spaces so that the only one is the one I'm walking in through. And then we just get a little third person and step in, and there you have it. 218 blocks in the air. I believe we were at 69, 68, something like that when we launched. Okay, here's the slow motion version. You've got 4 explosions in the space beneath you and 4 at your feet, and it launches you about 150 blocks into the air. That's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all had a good time. I hope you saw something you liked, and I'll see you in the next one.